Good morning. Welcome to Kinnick's Corner. I'm Jerry. I'm your host. And the Red Sox won 10-1 last night. Hip hip hooray. Broke a 4-game losing streak. Sonny Gray upped his record to 8-1. He's been terrific. Once again, Connor Wong catching him. I think that's 5-0, 6-0, somewhere along the line in their last 6 starts. Not too shabby. The offense was very solid. They got 3 hits from Rafaela, who upped his average to 287. They got 3 hits and a home run from Abreu. I think he got his average up to 280. And Contreras had 3 hits and a home run. So a great win. Today, a tough customer, and Jacob deGrom going against the Red Sox at 4:10. He'll be going against Ranger Suarez. And tomorrow, they have another tough customer in Nathan Eovaldi. So it'd be nice to at least get a split out of the next 2 games, or heaven forbid, win both of them to actually get back on somewhat of a good keel. Still no real update on when they can expect Garrett Crochet back. He said he doesn't think he'll be back before the All-Star break. And Roman Anthony, no real update on him either. So that's a real killer for the Sox. Sean McAdam, a national sports guy and a Boston guy that's a Boston insider, you'd have to say, as a writer, thinks that he took the task, Sam Kennedy saying that Craig Breslow's job is safe. So we'll have to wait and see about that. He went into a long discussion about, when they fired Bloom, when they fired Dombrowski, when they fired Sherrington. So we'll wait and see on that. I think it's very questionable to allow Craig Breslow to be the guy making the decisions at the trade deadline. My opinion. One of the things I started to look at last night was many of us have played blackjack at the casino. And sometimes you get a 16 and the dealer's got a 7 showing. And you take the hit and you get a 10. And you lose. And then the dealer pulls over his down card and he had a 10 underneath the 7. So no matter what you did, you lost. I think that's the way the Red Sox have been in the free agent acquisitions that they didn't make. Mookie Betts is now hitting 181. And the Dodgers, with 6 home runs, the Dodgers have him under contract until 2033. His skills are diminishing. And I think that will end up being a very bad contract. Now, you have to weigh, they won some world championships with him. They'll probably win some more because he can do a lot of other things besides hit. He's a terrific fielder. He's a terrific base runner. But something to keep an eye on. When that contract will begin to look very bad for the Dodgers. And they might have a few others that'll look the same way. Alex Bregman. The Cubs have him on contract for till 2031. He's hitting 246 with 6 home runs. Not exactly worth the money. Pete Alonso is hitting 245. He does have 15 home runs. He's in contract for until 2031. Bo Bichette hitting 232 with 8 home runs for the Mets. He's got a contract that lasts until 2028. And Xander Bogaerts, a lot of people were upset when he left, hitting 232 with 8 home runs. He's got a contract that carries through till 2033. So the Red Sox aren't really hurt by not having signed any of those guys. You know where they're hurt? By the 2 ridiculous trades they made. One involving Chris Sale for Vaughn Grissom. Chris, one of the best pitchers in baseball, when they traded him, he was hurt a lot, yes, but they got nothing for him. They got Vaughn Grissom. They released him. He's playing out in California now, not doing much there. And Kyle Harrison, who I always loved. Some people that do podcasts didn't like him. I did, because I remember him when he was with the Giants, and I was hoping that the Red Sox would somehow get him. I didn't think they'd get him in a Devers trade, but I didn't see how they could get him, but they got him. And then they traded him for Caleb Durbin. Now, once again, as I mentioned yesterday, Durbin has come out of his year-long coma, but still, for Kyle Harrison, he's got a real shot at the Cy Young. He's 7-1 with a 1.57 ERA. Those 2 trades are the ones that hurt him. Had they traded Bayo instead of Sale or Harrison, they would have gotten something for him. And that something could have been an offensive player that that they're using. If they would have signed if they would have signed Bregman instead of Suarez, they wouldn't have needed Suarez because they would have had a starting staff of Crochet, Sale, Harrison, Tolley, and Early. While that might be too left-handed, wouldn't be too left-handed for me. So Sox, as I said, do go off at 4:10 today. Another game against Texas would be a nice one to win against Jacob deGrom. Going to be tough, but we'll see. They did score 10 runs last night, so that's not so shabby. All right, that's our show for today. Once again, I'm Jerry. Once again, I say this every show. If you like the show, give us a like, give us a subscribe. Helps the algorithm and keeps us and allows us to do even more. So, have a great day. Go Sox. Great win for the United States in soccer last night, by the way, 4-1. Most goals I think they've ever scored in a World Cup game. So maybe they're onto something. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.